What's up, War Mom? It's your girl Kelsey.
And Mama War.
So today, Kendall was eating her oatmeal and then she noticed we were doing our intro. So now she wants to be at that.
You have to say hi.
Say hi.
Okay, and what are we talking about today? Women. Say women rulers. Women rulers. Yes, my favorite. I'm loving this, loving this. Today, we selected a few of these women to show that our history not only started before slavery, but also had a piece for women to rise to the absolute top. Today, we're going to talk about Queen Nefertiti. Yes, what did you learn about her in 4th grade?
In 4th grade, we learned about her, and she was an Egyptian queen. And she was very important. Like, nobody disrespected her.
And what about Queen Tiye? Have you ever heard of Queen Tiye? What about Queen Arminius? Now,
I had to change how to use things.
This chick right here was bad. Bad. Yes, she rode elephants on the battlefield, on the front line. They also, her nickname is also the Queen of Kush. She was the warrior queen of the Nubian region of Kush. All right, stay tuned. I have a video about Queen Nefertiti that we're about to watch, and we're going to tune you into this as well. Nefertiti. Kendall, you ready to learn about Nefertiti? Okay. Turn it up.
The mysterious ancient Queen Nefertiti was one of the most powerful women in ancient times. Nefertiti was an Egyptian queen and consort of King Akhenaten who remains a mystery to researchers even today. It is believed that she lived somewhere around 1370 BC to 1330 BC. If you want to learn some less known facts about this interesting queen, then don't change the video.
Great
Nefertiti
royal
got
wife.
married to Amenhotep IV at the beginning of his reign. She was around 15 at the time. She turned into the great royal wife of Amenhotep IV and helped to promote Akhenaten's perspectives. Together they saw the wealthiest time in ancient Egyptian history. Nefertiti ruled alongside her husband Akhenaten during the 18th dynasty. During their reign, Egypt went through a major religious revolution, in which a new practice of henotheism, the worship of one god only, is adopted over polytheism. The old divinities had been disregarded, temples shut down, and priests were compelled to change their ways. No one is absolutely sure who Nefertiti's parents were, but some say that she's the daughter of top advisor I and a wet nurse named Tiye. I would go on to rule as pharaoh after the death of King Tut. German archaeologists excavated the Thutmose bust of Nefertiti in 1912 and took it to Germany under a license from the Egyptian government, which was dominated by the British at the time, while the French headed up Egypt's antiquities department. There are varying accounts of how the Germans got the bust out of Egypt, with some stories leaning heavily toward deception. Nefertiti's bust ended up in Berlin in 1913, displayed at the new museum. When the Nazis came to power, they took possession of the majority of antiquities and hid many valuable and historic works of art from all over the world. Hitler said, "I will never relinquish the head of the Queen." The bust was discovered in a salt mine by American forces during the occupation. Nefertiti was displayed in a museum in West Berlin and later moved back to the new museum in 2009. Despite her husband's philandering, Nefertiti was thought to be faithful. Akhenaten was known to sire children with other women. One of them might have been his sister, and the resulting birth, King Tutankhamun as Nefertiti could not offer him a male heir. Regardless, Nefertiti is thought of, at least by historians, as his most powerful wife. Ancient Egypt's most iconic treasure, the great golden face mask of the pharaoh Tutankhamun, was a second-hand family hand-me-down. New research by the British Egyptologist, Nicholas Reeves, has revealed that it was originally made for a female pharaoh, the beautiful ancient Egyptian queen Nefertiti. Very careful examination of the hieroglyphic text shows that these names were actually inscribed over an earlier individual's names, which appear to have given the full official nomenclature used by Nefertiti after she had become co-pharaoh of Egypt, namely Ankh-Heperuamarit Neferkaperur Ene. Ferneferuiten, literally meaning living manifestation of the sun god, beloved of Akhenaten, beauty of beauties of the disk of the sun. Nefertiti enjoyed many titles. Few of them includes hereditary princess, great of praises,
what color is she?
Sweet of love, lady of the two lands.
Brown, beautiful brown, melon, all that melon in her skin, beautiful woman.
According to many scholars, Akhenaten made Nefertiti a co-regent prior to his death. Depictions in different archaeological sites represent her in scenes that fit a pharaoh. Archaeological evidence indicates that a woman ruled as pharaoh from 1334 BC to 1332 BC. As Nefertiti's name faded out from historical records, the name of co-regent Neferneferuiten appeared. It is presumed by many that Nefertiti ascended the throne as Pharaoh Neferneferuiten, succeeding the short-lived Pharaoh Smenkhare in the late 18th dynasty. Nefertiti and Akhenaten both were said to be in deep love and inseparable, although he married other women. King Akhenaten's love was well known for his wife, and as a couple they were often seen riding in chariots together, even kissing in public and with her sitting on his knee, a dynamic not generally seen in depictions of ancient pharaohs. Nefertiti is prevalent in the depictions on the walls and tombs built during Akhenaten's rule. The frequency is perhaps more than any other queen of ancient Egypt. While in some of the scenes she plays the role of a supporting queen, some show her leading the worship of Aten, driving a chariot or striking an enemy. Such scenes in which she assumes rights generally associated with the pharaoh suggest that Nefertiti was almost an equal counterpart to her husband during his reign. She is definitely one of the most powerful women in ancient Egypt. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.
Hey guys, we are back. I hope you enjoyed the Nefertiti documentary that the dude couldn't even say Nefertiti, whatever he was calling her. But we have some awesome information on Queen Nefertiti. Do y'all know what Nefertiti mean? Kendall, you know what Nefertiti mean? You know what Nefertiti mean? Nefertiti means a beautiful woman has come. She was a beautiful woman. So, I asked y'all a question earlier today. What religious change did Nefertiti make? What change did she make?
She changed the political region.
The polytheistic religion.
Polytheistic religion to one that was montic, worshiping the sun god known as Anton.
How many sons did she have? How many sons did Nefertiti have? Does anybody know that?
She didn't give birth to.
How many sons did she have?
10.
She had 0.
But she had.
So she didn't have no sons. None. None. Okay, so.
But she had 6 girls.
The next person we're going to talk about is Queen Tiye. Say Queen Tiye. Queen Tiye. Let's see. We got a picture of Queen Tiye. I need to find a picture of Queen Tiye.
Look up images.
Yes, go ahead. Queen Tiye. See if you can find us a picture of Queen Tiye. And so then we will look at I love her. That's another person that I really love. Queen Arminius, also known as Queen Kush. Queen Candace Kush, to be exact. So, she was a warrior queen of the Nubian region of Kush. She is also known as Candace in some literatures. She fought alongside her husband and sons in war. You like her hair? Yeah. Kendall likes her hair. I like her hair too. Because my kids really love the woman hair. What's this supposed to be? What we're looking for?
This is Queen Tiye.
This picture of Queen Tiye.
I could give you another one.
Let's see. Let's look at some images what they have
that one
on here for Queen Tiye.
Okay.
So, me. Here's my mommy here.
This is Queen Tiye. I'm going to give you some information on Queen Tiye.
Mommy, look. Oh, mommy, get the penny. My pizza.
Queen Tiye. Well, actually, it's Tiye. She's a Nubian. What is a Nubian? Was that one of the civilizations you looked at? Or not?
No.
Okay. So, Queen Tiye is a Nubian. She was born 1398 BC. Queen Tiye was born Nubian. She was not Egyptian. Her achievements, accomplishments, and contributions. Oh, that's pretty. Keep coloring it for me. She's coloring Queen Kush for us. Queen Tiye was a highly intelligent woman and the first queen of Egypt to wield equal power as a male ruler. That's something. What did Queen Tiye accomplish? Queen Tiye was famous. She was the chief wife of Amhimpo III and mother of the Harappi pharaoh Akhenaten, grandmother to Tutankhamun. Tiye was held in high esteem by her husband, and she is depicted with Amhimhotep III in statues, tomb, and temple reliefs. So, that's like Amhimhotep, the first architect. Amhimhotep, remember the guy we talked about? The first architect?
Mommy, rest is cute.
So, where is Nubian? That's what I need to know. I want to actually see where Nubian is. Let's go get our
Google Maps.
Let's put it on Google Maps. Let's see.
Mommy,
Google Maps.
Where is Nubian on the map?
To the shores of the Red Sea, southward to about Khartoum, and westward to the Libyan.
Mommy, I'm gonna do it.
Upper Egypt, Kush.